Guys, Levon Aronian is back, and what a game he played against Nodirbek Abdusattorov. Let's jump into the game. Lev was white, he played e4. Black responded with c5, Sicilian defense. Knight to f3, d6, d4, c takes d4, knight d4, knight to f6, knight c3, all standard Sicilian moves. And here is the most common way to play Sicilian is with a6, which is called knight or defense. But Nodirbek wants to surprise Lev Aronian with playing g6 move, which is called the dragon defense. Lev responded with bishop to e3, bishop to g7, and f3. After his post-match analysis, Aronian commented that it's a good idea to play openings that people forgot. But actually, Aronian didn't forget this opening, because he said, I played the dragon until I turned 16, from 9 to 16. So the game went with castling, queen to d2, knight c6, and here bishop to c4 is most popular move. But Aronian wanted to surprise Nodirbek with playing g4. And after g4, the main line goes like that. Bishop to e6, white takes, f takes, long castle, knight to e5, bishop to e2, and queen to c8. But Nodirbek responded with move h5. And Aronian was a little surprised by this move. He said afterwards that if he wants to play h5, he can wait that white plays first h4, and then he can do h5 move. So Aronian played g5. This move is gaining space, and dragon is actually is not about mating your opponent, but it's about getting these central squares. Knight to e8. Here's a nice line. If he goes knight to d7, then long castling, knight d to e5, bishop e2, knight a5, and white can easily play here b3, and now knight can't jump to c4. Knight to e8, long castling, queen to a5. And here Aronian said he was considering to play more ambitiously with king to b1. And after knight takes here, bishop takes, queen takes e4. It looks like that black has won a pawn, but he won a pawn and also in that sense that also white gets compensation by playing bishop to c4, and rook is coming to g1, and white has great compensation and strong pressure on black's king. And actually Aronian train of thought was why to avoid endgame, so he played knight to b3, and here he thought that Nodirbek, who's a very creative player, would go back, and bishop to e2, bishop e6, that he would play in this kind of way. But he was surprised by his move, which was taking on c3. Now white takes on a5, bishop takes d2 check, bishop d2, and here the proper way to play would be knight to d4. Here knight to d4, bishop g2, protecting this f3 pawn, b6. Now white can't jump on c4 because of bishop to a6, knight to e3, bishop to e2, and now white is in huge trouble. Not huge, but in trouble. So after knight to b3, he has to take a b3, bishop to b7, and with the plan of playing a6 and b5. But Nordirbeck here made actually even decisive mistake by playing f6. And Aronian took the knight on c6, bc, gf6, knight to f6, and Aronian said that maybe Nordirbeck underestimated this move, bishop to h6, and not understanding that black position has too many weaknesses. And also that black is not in time to bring his bishop to f7 and to consolidate his position. Rook e8, bishop c4 check, king h7, bishop g5, king to g7, rook h to g1, a5, and rook to g2. Here Aronian also said that he could have played a4, and after bishop to a6, bishop b3, and bishop e2 looks like that he's gaining this pawn, but actually after bishop takes here, check, king takes, there's rook to d2, and black can take this pawn because of rook to f2, and bishop is lost because of the pin. So black has to go back, and after rook d to g2, he's attacking this g6 pawn, and white is winning in this position. So, but he played a rook to g2. Now knight to d7. This was an accuracy. Rook d to g1, doubling the rooks on g file, and bishop to a6. Here Aronian said that that bishop to h6 looks like that white is mating black's kings, but it actually is not, because black takes here, rook g6 check, king to h7, and now bishop comes into the play, but knight f6 is very strong. Let's say some rook f8, and yeah, white can take, of course, sorry. Knight to f6, bishop here, bishop f5. Looks like that you know, black is in huge trouble. Let's say if he plays bishop to b5, now it's actually made in two moves like this. But in this position he has strong move, in this e6, and after rook takes f6, e takes f5, again rook takes. Let's say if black would blunder with bishop to b7, now this is a mate, but black has strong reply with rook to e5, and it's equal actually this position, and white can't mate black king. So in this position, as we saw that bishop to h6 is impossible, Aronian played bishop to b3, knight to f8, bishop d2, bishop goes back, and bishop will be rerouted to c3, bishop c8, a4, white prevents black to play a4 himself, e5, bishop to c3. Now, as you can see, bishop is on a great diagonal, bishop to e6, rook d2. Now rooks will attack d6 pawn, bishop takes, c takes b, rook e6, rook to d1, rook d8, and now very nice move by Aronian, f4. Black can take because he's pinned, so Nordirbeck played g5, and now f5, crashing move. After this move, black resigned. Let's see what happens after rook to h6. Now white can take here with check, and if black takes, he loses a rook. Let's take a look if a rook goes to e8. Now white has a choice to either take here on a5 or here on d6. And yeah, this was a really nice game by Aronian. He was asked what went wrong for his opponent, and he said that maybe his strategical plan for the game didn't work, and that sometimes people mix up rapid and classical, and there are big differences. Certain openings are very good for short time control, but in classical he said that you really have to know dragon really well. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and see you soon. Bye.